Hello, my name's Tom Carhill. It's Monday, the 8th of September 2014. This is just a follow-up video to one that I did on a man called Thomas Sherridan, who claims to be a psychopathy expert, and now he's going on about sort of like occult sciences and stuff like that. And my concern about him is he's just a bullshitter right now. But I've gone on about that in another video, so this is just going to be about the follow-up video that I made, which is where some guys contacted me and said I used to work with him, and he got removed from our organisation for being inappropriately sexually talking to people, and it implied that at the company, when people don't use enough words to describe what they mean, because this was a comment, and I said you've got to take the comment as it is, which is, the guy's not given his name. I've asked him to contact me properly, and he's got back, and he's elaborated a bit more, and he said, look on the anti-psychopath forum. He's been banned from it, right? And he basically divulged that what happens is, and again, this is what he's saying, it's not what I'm saying, is that this Sherridan grooms women who've been abused by their husbands. Basically, he's just doing the most obvious thing. He's just grooming people who are vulnerable, and then he's trying to shag them. And then if they're not interested, he starts saying they're a man hater. And if a man mentions anything about it, he'll say they're jealous, or that he makes some silly excuse up. These people who use psychobabble all the time. They just always got an excuse why somebody's criticising them, which obviously might be true, might not be. But in his instance, because he seems like a bit of a creep, and he always overly sexualizes things when he's got a female audience, according to his Facebook page, or what purports to be bits of his Facebook page. And when I put this up, he didn't do anything to contest it or contact me and say, no, that's not the case. He just tried to remove my videos. I'd bet I could bet my bottom dollar it's true. So basically what he's done, he hasn't been pestering women who he works with. He's been pestering people who have contacted this organisation because they've been in abusive relationships with psychopaths. Then he's tried to sort of stalk them and get them, and as soon as he gets to meet them, it turns all sexual, whereas before it was all, very touchy, feely. Now, a few people have said to me, look, the guy's he's ugly, there's no way he's going to be getting women unless he does some kind of clever little mind trick on them. I don't think he's that ugly, but he's definitely not good looking. He's a big fat bastard, and he's got a big fat gut, and he's just basically one of these armchair Paddy Irishman philosophers. Now, I don't like them either, mainly because I'm Irish descent, and they just make me look like a wanker. And he puts on this Paddy McIrishman nonsense, and I can see it. It's not, there's more comical cases of it, but he does it. So anyway, I'm definitely not going to be posting anything else up about him on the back of hearsay or things I've found on forums. But the point is, I just wanted to make it clear that the guy did clarify, and so I didn't want to put up a misleading impression, so I'll bolt this onto the other one. The other one, currently, I might change the title, but it was called Thomas Sherridan, Someone Else's Claims. Right, so hopefully that'll be of help to people who want to know more about him. But as I said, you've got to remember that when somebody's telling you some story, it might not be true. My gut instinct is it is true, but your gut instinct can be wrong. And also, he doesn't come across like a really bad guy, does he? He doesn't. But again, my problem with him was not that I think he's a really bad guy. It's just that he seems like a creep. And it was the time when he was slagging off that guy who we didn't mention, but I know he's a handle called Gorilla 199, Gorilla 199, and he's the guy who slags David Icke off a lot. And the thing with this Gorilla 199 is, he's got every right to slag David Icke off. Because David Icke's a con man and a criminal, isn't he? So that's fine. But the thing is, this Thomas Sherridan is saying, oh, he's got to be mentally ill. He must be mentally ill. He must be mentally ill. And it's like this constantly going on about mentally ill. People who do that, they're just wankers. You've got to steer clear of them. They're not any help to anybody. Right? Okay, my name's Tom Carhill, and it's Monday, the 8th of September 2014. I'd like to know what you think. If you've got any proper evidence on Thomas Sherridan, stuff that I can actually look at that's definitely from him or something, then that, I'll take it. I'll put it up. As I said, he needs to be flushed. He needs to be flushed. And or you like his publisher, because apparently his publisher dropped him, and that's why he has to self-publish his books. And a lot of people have worked with him on various little mixed projects, and he's just been a twat and he's fucked them up. That's what the story is. But I don't know if it's true. It might not be true. I could be wrong about him. So just remember that's this information is being given to you with a very important caveat. Okay, so Thomas, if you've got anything to say to explain yourself, I'd appreciate hearing it. So if you can say I'm mentally ill, go ahead, go on. Alright, okay, bye.